All right, today we're going to look at the consequences in Lost Records Bloom and Rage based on a single choice. Did Swann drink in 1995 or did she keep it clean and not participate? I've tracked at least 75 of these in 2022 and in 1995.
Ooh.
They range from, of course, different dialogue options, cut scenes, and other things you may not expect.
Action!
But just to make sure we're all on the same page, because how you get Swann to drink in 1995 isn't a clear, does she drink, does she not?
No thanks.
You have a little bit more to do first. So as you may know, starting in 2022, you have to order a drink from a bar.
Our drink specials are on the boards.
You can order either a local soda, a frostbite cocktail, and if you wait a little bit longer, a gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic?
Now, whether you went with alcohol or soda here doesn't matter for your 1995 choice, but it does change things in 2022.
Here you go.
Later on, you come back to the table and bring the drinks to Autumn, whatever you picked for her.
Ta-da! Thanks.
If you got the soda, Swann will say,
Went for some of the local birch soda. Cool.
and then Autumn will respond.
Not much of a drinker?
You can choose between two options.
Just curious.
If you picked I never got into drinking, that means Swann did not drink in 1995.
I still don't like booze. Alcohol's an acquired taste, I guess.
And if you picked I stopped drinking a while ago, that means she did drink in 1995.
Don't drink much anymore. Coffee is my last vice. Coffee and internet cat videos. Oh, I'm never giving coffee up.
However, if you got alcohol at the bar here in 2022, the dialogue changes a bit.
Oh, a cocktail.
As you get back to the table, you tell Autumn what drink you got, whether it was a frostbite cocktail
Went for the frostbite cocktail?
or a gin and tonic.
Went for a gin and tonic. Chef's suggestion.
And this time Autumn will say this.
Okay, cool. So you drank. I wasn't sure when I texted you. Felt a bit weird inviting y'all out to a bar without knowing, but not much else out here.
If you pick I used to hate alcohol, that means she did not drink in 95.
I never used to drink back then. Alcohol is an acquired taste, I guess.
And if you say I've always liked booze, then she definitely did.
Well, you know me. I'll try any drink once.
Now, here's a really important thing to note. If you picked either of the options that led to Swann not drinking in 95, either I never got into drinking or I used to hate alcohol, that will add to your protection.
Keep us safe.
And if you don't know what I mean by that, check out this video. There are over 250 checkpoints to tell you what path you're on between protection and anarchy, which completely changes your whole gameplay experience. But drinking in 95 adds to your anarchy path. I've always liked booze, or I stopped drinking a while ago.
We're the lock.
Now, I don't want to go bouncing between 2022 and 95 anymore. We're going to stick with 95 for the rest of this, but I just want to call out some differences here.
This round's on me.
If Swann's drinking soda now, Nora will say,
I got you this local soda thing, Swann. Is that okay?
Yep, you remembered. Still not much of a drinker.
and if she's drinking a liquor choice,
Nice. You always knew my tastes, Nora. Thanks.
I feel like if your drinking preference changed between 95 and now, Nora wouldn't know that yet. And I could see a case where if your love score is high, she just like knows you, but I haven't seen it. I've seen it when your love score is low, and that's not happening either. So I'm confused. Maybe she just magically knows what Swann drinks, or maybe there's something wrong with my tracking system, and then everything I'm doing on this channel doesn't matter anymore. So let's go with the first one.
Here you go.
If Swann buys drinks, it's similar. There are times where people have beers on the table, no matter what your choice is, which is interesting. But for the most part, it follows whatever your choice was in 2022. What's on the table is what you chose to drink. Okay, to 95, we're gonna start with the path of not drinking then. So I'm gonna show you all of the scenes and all the differences there, and then we'll move to the drinking path. The first time that you see a consequence of your drinking choice is in scene 10 of tape 1. Right away, when you move to 95, you'll have a cutscene. Notice here that Swann is focused on her camera, then various standard shots that are here no matter what, but then a close-up on Swann again using her camera, shooting the nature around her. You can see the viewfinder, recording, and she is just loving what she is doing. And then we see the bush wiggling, and apparently Nora is going back there to relieve herself. All three of the other girls are waiting for her to finish.
Okay, Nora. How many times are you gonna cop a squat?
Nice technique, Nora. 10 points from the French judge. It's not my fault if beer goes straight through me.
And then pay attention to how Kat and Autumn respond, too.
Plus, you guys made me drink alone, so I had to drink it all.
No one forced you to drink it all.
And carry it all away? No thanks, man. Ugh, come on, let's go.
Okay, moving on. If Swann chooses to use her camera, which you will have to soon anyway, but notice, just nothing much to notice.
I'll film you guys.
It's just shooting just like it always did. Keep that in mind for later. The rest of scene 10 has a lot of differences that are related to dialogue choices. Because Swann is not, under the influence at this point. She's, kind of thinking probably a little bit more timid, more level-headed, but not as open, shall we say.
We're totally in the middle of nowhere. Perfect for sparking up.
First, when Nora mentions smoking, Swann can say,
Can I try some weed with you guys?
I've never have before.
Oh my God. I wish I brought some.
Then in the same area, Nora will eventually ask Autumn if she looks good, if she looks okay, and Autumn will divert to Swann.
Why don't you ask Swann? She's the one looking.
Swann can say, you look nice.
You look really nice today, Nora. Thank you, Swann.
See? Is that so hard?
And after you do all of the different shooting that you need to do, and there's some certain things that always happen, like Nora blowing smoke rings and Autumn's cartwheel and some other things, just stick around for a while because there's a lot of conversation that happens if you just wait. One of those, Kat will say this.
Where do you guys get those beers? My dad's fridge.
Notice the
He
conversation.
never notices.
I think he's just happy you're not watering down his whiskey anymore to hide the evidence.
Oh my God. My dad would kill me if I ever did that. He won't even use ice.
If you wait around here long enough, they'll talk about some snacks.
Oh, we should have brought some snacks.
Seriously. If I drop dead of starvation, you all have permission to eat me.
Nasty.
Oh, save yourselves.
And Swann can say, at least we had beer.
At least we had beer. That has calories, right?
Not that I want any.
True. We must keep drinking.
Bad, we're out.
Which, it seems like she's trying to just join the group and, say things that they would say in this point to me because she's not drinking the beer. Okay, moving forward to still scene 10, but in the new area.
It'd be fun to try filming something with a bit more theatrics.
But just wait, don't do anything because if you trigger other audio, it might kind of cover up this section.
Get off me, fuckers!
Nora starts freaking out about bugs, which has a whole conversation about bugs and spiders or wasps or mosquitoes or which one are worse, that kind of thing. Just notice the dialogue options that you have here. And there is no additional locked dialogue option.
Youch.
Then moving toward the air guitar, your choice to start that scene. The text there says, how about some air guitar?
Hey, this is wide enough to be like a stage.
Coming. Nice.
Then Swann cues the shot with,
So just pretend to play. Just like you're at Nora's place.
when you actually finish shooting it and you're done,
I'm done.
you have a few options of things that you could say, but one of them specific to not drinking is, it'll look great layered with music. And there's some positive hearts there.
Awesome. We could put music over it in the final cut.
It's gonna be
So long as it doesn't look too fake.
Now, if you go over to the motorcycle area over here, triggering that scene, you can say, let's shoot something here.
There's a weird motorcycle over here.
Cool. Oh, coming.
And then when Swann shoots the first part of the scene, she'll start with this.
3,
I'm ready.
2,
I am so ready.
action.
Then similarly, for the second part where they kiss, she starts like this.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And then after the kiss, whichever one you picked, she will giggle before wrapping the shot.
That's a wrap.
And then after the motorcycle scene, but not always consistently, I think it depends on where you are and how long you've been waiting around, but Autumn will now mention being sweaty.
I'm too sweaty to be on camera right now.
Really?
Swan's being nice, but she can say, "You look good, Autumn."
Autumn, don't worry. I'm sweaty too. And you look really good anyways.
Thanks, Swann.
Okay, now going into scene 16, you're in the cabin, you're established there, you're closer friends, right? Still getting to know each other, but you're closer friends. In Swann's section, there's gonna be a case of lemon lime soda next to that area, kind of on the ground. Now, this is regardless of the soda choice that you picked earlier in the same scene. I felt like it should be the same as that, but it's not. It's lemon lime. This is also still there in other scenes throughout the cabin, so you might notice it hanging around. But then go over and look at the fireplace, and there's some chalk on there probably, depending on some other differences, but you'll notice this part right here is just blank. Super boring, I know. It's just a blank section ready for something to be drawn on it, but there never is. And this, of course, shows up in a lot of other scenes. Just anytime they're in the cabin after scene 16, you're gonna see this on the fireplace, or rather not see it. Scene 20, before you start the truth or dare game, you can kind of go around and do a few things, talk to a few people. If you start a conversation with Autumn, eventually you'll be able to say,
Are you already drunk, Nora?
and if you had a low score with Nora, she'll respond,
No, but I'm working on it. It's not dark out yet, but who cares?
and then she kind of looks at Nora like she's secretly judging her, but if you had a higher score with Nora, she'll say this instead.
Not yet. I wish you'd drink with me, Swann. I bet you'd be such a cute drunk.
If I got drunk, truth or dare would be even more embarrassing.
And then during the truth or dare game, this one's pretty hidden, but there's gonna be a lemon lime soda sitting next to her. Now it's next to a bunch of beer, but Swann has a soda. And your tape 1 end screen will of course say, you decided not to drink in the past. Okay, skipping way ahead to tape 2, scene 7. This is the next time that I've been able to find that there's an actual difference related to specifically to drinking. And that makes sense. You know, we're at the concert, you're kind of busy, you know, we're at home with mom, it was 2022 scenes, you're focused on Autumn and the panic attack. Like there's not really much interaction with Nora. And Nora is the person that you really drink with, not really the other girls. And of course, scene 7 of tape 2 is when you get to interact with Nora at her house. First off, when she's kind of showing off her piercing, wherever it is, Swann's sober and more innocent persona will just say, whoa.
Whoa.
Now, just like in scene 10, there are a lot more dialogue options that you could choose from depending on if you're drinking or not. If Swann didn't drink in 95, notice you'll have these options. It looks so hot, I hope you don't regret it, and it looks cool. Keep that in mind for later. And then later, when Nora says that she got Swann a present, Swann will just respond with, oh my God, thanks.
It's on the counter. Check it out.
Oh my God, thanks.
Now, before we leave this area, take a look at what was next to Swann when she was sitting on the couch. There's nothing on this blue bin if Swann didn't drink. Now, if you turn around and you talk to Nora,
Where's the thing you got in LA?
kind of forgetting what you're supposed to be doing,
Are you high or something?
you'll notice that you have these dialogue options. Just again, note that. And then if you look at the makeup, because you didn't drink, you have these 2 possible dialogue options only, depending on your love score with Nora. Okay, to the gift. As you open it, notice the dialogue options you have. Just wow, thanks babe, or it's not exactly my style. This is all you have if you didn't drink.
Summer's not fucking over.
And then all the way at the end of the scene, when Nora's trying to inspire some fun and party in the summer, Swann can say,
We're always thinking the same thing, Nor. It's kind of crazy.
now for the drinking version, this is all very different. So just kind of note this stuff for now. And the last one for this scene is when Nora says,
Take a hit, babe.
if Swann did not drink in 95, you'll of course have no thanks, but also uniquely, she can smoke the joint, but just say, okay.
Okay.
Nora says,
Hell yeah.
with a low score, or this with a high score.
That's my girl.
Okay, if you can believe it, those are the only differences I could find for not drinking. However, if you drink in 95, a lot more differences can come up. Starting, of course, with your opener of scene 10 in tape 1 and that bush. Notice here, Swann's not focused on her camera, and that kind of makes me so sad. She's like leaving her passions and her hobbies for some alcohol. And now that they're both involved, notice how Kat and Autumn respond. There's a little bit more frustration this time.
Okay, guys, how many times you gonna cop a squat?
Nice technique, you guys. 10 points from the French judge. It's not our fault if beer goes straight through us.
Yeah, but we should hustle to get up there for golden hour.
Don't sweat it. I have a feeling that was our last stop. Probably. Ugh, come on, let's go.
Eventually, when Swann starts shooting her camera, notice the picture's a little wobbly, right?
Being tipsy clearly did not make me a better artist.
And of course, there's a number of different dialogue options that change or are added to
Perfect for sparking up.
when Nora's talking about smoking. Instead of saying, "Can I try some weed?" Swann can say, "I want to spark up too."
Yes, I want to spark up. Never have.
Oh my God. I wish I brought some.
And instead of telling Nora she looks nice when Nora asks for some reassurance, Swann is free and open and can say, "You look hot, Nora."
You don't look fine. You look fine.
Ooh. Thanks.
Now this time, if Kat kind of starts making comments about the beers, the conversation's different. It goes like this.
Where do you guys get those beers?
My dad's fridge.
He never notices.
Really? Sounds like he's a lush then.
Pot? Meat kettle?
If you wait long enough and that snack conversation comes up, now instead of saying, "At least we had beer," Swann can say, "Beer doesn't count as a snack?"
Beer doesn't count? It has calories.
True. We must keep drinking.
Bad we're out.
Then moving into the new area of this scene, again, after a lot of other things take place and you're ready to shoot some new footage, if you kind of wait around this area and that bug conversation comes up,
Mosquitoes are the worst bugs.
there's an additional dialogue choice that pops up that wasn't there before. "Bugs like you because you taste so good."
I bet bugs love you, Nora, because you taste delicious.
Oh my God.
Wow. I do taste good. It's true.
Going over to air guitar, even the way that you choose shooting that text changed. So before it was, "How about some air guitar?" And now it's just air guitar.
Hey, this is wide enough to be like a stage.
Coming. Nice.
And then she cues the shot with this.
Pretend to play, like,
After you're finished shooting that, you can say, "It looked good, but wobbly."
You guys, that's gonna look so good. But maybe a little wobbly.
It's more punk that way, if you say so.
And I love this motorcycle change here. So going over to that, instead of just like, "Hey, let's shoot here," right? It says, "Vroom."
There's a weird motorcycle over here.
Cool. Coming.
It's like even in our choices as a player, we're like going along with Swann's ride of her first drunken experience. Then when Swann finally shoots the first part of the scene, this time she won't count down. She'll just giggle and say action.
Action.
I'm ready.
Then differently for the second part of the scene, she'll say it's the grand finale.
Time for the grand finale. Action.
And this time after the kiss, whichever one you picked, instead of giggling, she'll make a smooch sound before rapping.
That's a wrap.
And then after, if you're lucky enough to hear Autumn talk about getting sweaty, if you've been drinking in 95, instead of saying "you look good," you can say "you look hot, Autumn."
You're so summery right now, Autumn. It's hot. I mean, like, you're hot.
Thanks, Swann.
Okay, scene 16, instead of that lemon lime case of soda by Swann's area, it's now going to be a 6-pack of beer. And that mysterious blank area on the fireplace now has beer drawn on it and drink, drink, drink with chalk. And that stays consistently again in this scene, basically anywhere that you can see that fireplace. Speaking of scene 20, when we're there and it's before the Truth or Dare game, remember you go and you talk to Autumn and eventually you can say, "Did you bring beer, Nor?"
Did you bring beer, Nora?
With a low Nora score, she'll say,
Oh, yeah. We're drinking tonight.
Well, this should make Truth or Dare fun.
but with a high score, it'll go like this.
Hell yeah. You promised you'd get drunk with me.
If I get drunk, Truth or Dare might be really embarrassing.
And you guessed it, in the Truth or Dare game, if you look in the cutscenes as well as kind of down below, instead of that lemon lime soda next to Swann, there is a bottle of beer for her, as well as a 6-pack, of course, still there. Your end screen of tape 1 will of course say, you decided to drink alcohol in the past. But moving forward to scene 7 of tape 2, your scene with Nora, there's a lot of differences here now. First, in reaction to the piercing, instead of just like, whoa, you know, kind of innocently, she's very giggly.
Cool.
And then your dialogue options change a bit this time about the piercing. Now you can say, you look sexy as hell.
You look sexy as hell.
And Nora's response will be different depending on your love score with her. If it's low, she'll say,
That might be the beer goggles talking.
Maybe.
and if it's high, she'll say,
Damn, don't cream your pants over me.
Nora.
naughty. And then after Nora mentions that, you know, there's a gift for her, you know, she's definitely new to drinking by her response.
It's on the counter. Check it out.
For me? You're so nice.
Then, if you didn't notice it already, look next to Swann's spot on the couch. You'll now see beers on that blue bin that she was most likely drinking. Okay, but then, you know, you're drunk, so maybe you forgot what you're supposed to be doing. So you turn to Nora.
Wait, sorry. Where's the thing you got in LA?
And as an excuse to why you forgot, one of your options is now, I am a little tipsy.
I am just a little tipsy.
A little.
Looking at the makeup, another thing you could say because you were drinking is, I did look good.
I did look good in that makeup, but I couldn't get it off.
That's what she said.
And if you choose to look through Nora's clothes she got from her mom in LA, then you could try something on and keep it. And if you do that, Nora says,
It was made for you. Keep it.
and because you were drinking, you can also hiccup and say awesome.
Awesome. I'm like totally punk and stuff.
You're too happy to be punk.
Am not.
But more hiccups are coming because when you finally go over and open your gift, there's an extra option that does not show up for the not drinking version. And that's, of course, hiccuping again and saying, I'm blushing.
Thanks, babe. I'm like blushing.
Now, Nora's response is also different depending on your love score with her. If it's low, she's just like, okay.
Okay. Glad you like it.
But if it's a high score, then she says,
Oh, you're actually so cute.
Now at the end, when Nora is talking about making the summer really, you know, big and good and not ruining the summer, now Swann can be like, woo, party!
Always. Let's party. Woo.
Yes.
And then when Nora offers Swann a hit, because she's tipsy already, she can say, I'm tipsy, so why not?
Why not? I'm already tipsy.
Hell
That's
yeah.
my girl.
That's it. Like, so many consequences, but this is considered small compared to the others. It's wild. This game's amazing. So more consequence videos to come. If you haven't seen them all, check out the other videos on the channel, and I'll see you there.